everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do my project pen update. I am going to be rolling in a couple of new items in the project today. Obviously, we will also go through my we'll go through my progress for the month, and yeah, hopefully it is a decent update. Let's get started. Okay, let's start with my ColourPop bronzer. This is the Soul bronzer in the light shade. I did honestly not want to use this too much this month, so I only ended up using it 3 times. I had every intention of rolling this out today and rolling in a slightly warmer, maybe deeper bronzer to replace it, but we haven't had a very good summer weather yet, and I don't really have a tan. I thought I would have more. I mean, I have a little bit of like a little bronzy compared to obviously the winter, but not nearly enough for me to warrant rolling in my ABH bronzer, which I kind of wanted to do. So we are going to keep this one in, but I only used it 3 times. So I'm keeping it in just for the purpose of maybe using it a little bit more. This is what it looks like. My goal was really just to get as much use out of this as possible before rolling it out. I think it's a really good spring bronzer for me, but I don't know, I was kind of hoping that I could roll it out sooner than later, but it's still warm enough for me to be able to use it now. And so we'll keep it in another month. But I have been enjoying more powder bronzers recently, so I don't know how much I'm going to enjoy this one over the coming month, considering I only used it 3 times. I mean, should I roll it out? Should I do it? You tell me in the comments. I don't really know, but I'm keeping it in for now. Another item that I kind of backed off of this month is my Beauty Bay lipstick. I only ended up going into this 3 times this month. Last month I did a pretty decent push and I went into it 6 times, so I definitely slowed down. It looks like this, right? So I feel like it's looking better, but overall, not a huge amount of progress because I only went into it 3 times. It definitely has gone down since I first rolled it in, so I'm really, really pleased about the progress in terms of that. But obviously, I'm not going to finish it if I don't use it. So I'm keeping it in, but it's not something that I have really gone into that much. It's also, I don't know, I think it's the problem is I've been pairing it with a deeper liner, and it just is a little too dark. So I kind of want to use it in a way to maybe try to lighten it up. So maybe I'll have to use some like concealer and try to lighten it up a little bit for the days that I don't want to wear this. I mean, it's nice, but sometimes on my lips it can look a little dark. So anyway, those 2 I definitely slowed down and I only used them 3 times each. Next one is my Huda Beauty Glowish Blush. So I did end up repressing this. I will have a video coming out this week of like a makeup chores video, and I do end up repressing this in that one. But anyway, this is what it looks like right now. So obviously when you compare it to last time, it looks quite a bit different. That is as much product I have left to finish. So I'm excited because there's really not that much here. This one I ended up going into 5 times, and then it did end up breaking because it was around the edges, and I just didn't go into it at all after that, and I haven't gone into it since I repressed it. So this one I can now start going into again, and I'm really hoping by next update this will be done. I think I could do it. There's really not a lot here, and I think this will go by really, really fast. So fingers crossed on this one, but that is what that one is looking like now. Okay, then we have my BH Cosmetics highlighter, which I depotted into this compact. So this one I've ended up going into only 6 times. This is what it looks like today. I don't think it looks any different. Maybe it looks a little bit cleaner around here, but there is just still quite a bit of product left in this one that I just don't think it probably looks different from last month. But hold on, maybe put it here and then maybe we could do a side by side. I don't really know. But yeah, that one I'm enjoying. I have it on today. I think it's just going to go by slowly. I am using quite a big brush with it though, for the hope that, you know, I can just shear it out on my skin and also get through it quite fast. But you let me know if you notice any difference, because I don't think it looks any different from last time. Okay, next up we have my foundation. This is the Purito foundation. This one I've ended up going into 11 times. This is how much I have left. It's really nice. I have it on today, so I'm still able to use it. It is the Sika Clearing BB Cream, and I do enjoy it. There's still product in there, so I thought that I would have this done for today, but because I can still go into it and there still is quite a bit of product in there, it will definitely be at least another month before I finish this one, hopefully sooner, but I think by next update I will have it done. I know I said that last time, but I think this time I will actually have it done. So fingers crossed that I can get all this done, but I think this one and the glowish so far from what I've updated should be done by next time, but we will see. Okay, then I have my Nabla Angel Aura Radiant Plumping Primer. This is what it is looking like. Now I have gone into this one 12 times, and I don't know if you're gonna notice, there still is a tiny bit of product at the bottom here. So we're not calling this done, but it is almost done. If I had to guess, I would say at most maybe 5 more uses on this one, like 5 days. I think maybe then it will be done, because it's getting harder to get out of there. Maybe even less than that, but I will say at most 5 more uses and this will be done. So I'm actually going to roll in a primer to replace this one, because I always like to have a primer on a project pan. I just simply have too many. But anyway, this one, not an empty, but it is very, very nearly done. So we're almost calling it an empty. I mean, we're replacing it, but you know, it should definitely be an empty for next time. So next month is gonna be a good month. I tell you what, it's gonna be good. Okay, next up I have my Kiko Milano blush. This one I've used 13 times. I have it on my my face today, and this is what it looks like. Now, one of you said that you saw a really nice dip in this one when I showed it in my previous video going through all of the products that I'm currently trying to pan. I personally don't see it. I don't see it. But yeah, this is what it's looking like. 13 extra times this month, still no pan. My goal is to hit pan, not finish this. So once I've hit pan, I will roll it out and I'll roll something else in. But I'm enjoying it nonetheless. I don't mind. Obviously, it's very two-tone. I use this brush. I don't know if you can notice, but it is quite two-toned. You have one side that's more pink and one side that's more peach orange. So that's the one that I use. And yeah, I suspect that my pan will be right in the middle, but we will see. It will happen one day. It's just not happening today. So that's where we are with this one. Okay, and then we have my Candid Concealer. I have used this 14 times since last update. I've also taken the stopper out, so I'm very nearly done. This one is so close to being done, but I did end up using it today, and there is still product in this one. So we're still going. It is not done, but because I've taken the stopper out, I think her days are almost here. Like, her days are gone. I think this will be an empty 100% by next time. So if my calculations are correct, we will have this one done. We will have my Nabla done. We will have the glowish done, and we will also have the Purito done. That's going to be 4 empties for next month, assuming I don't neglect them in the next few weeks. But I'm very, very excited about where I am with these 4 in particular, because honestly, these are some hefty items. I've had some of these for a long time, and I really enjoy actually all 4 of these items individually, and together they work really nicely too. Like the Radiant Plumping Primer with the Purito foundation works really nicely. Concealer works great, and the glowish, yeah, they all actually work together. What am I talking about? They all work together. So once they're all done, it's going to be a huge, huge loss in my collection, to be honest, because they're all really nice products. But I'm still excited that I'm very, very close to finishing all of them. Okay, so I will be rolling in 3 new items today because I'm very close to finishing my my primer from Nabla. I want to roll in another primer, and I think this one will be pretty fast to get through. This is the Skinderella primer from Gloss Gods. It's their priming lotion, and I really don't have too much left. I've been going into this occasionally in my Shop My Stashes, and as you can see, there isn't too much, and so if I do roll it into a project pan, I think I will get this done pretty fast. It is quite a nice moisturizing primer, so I kind of want to get it done right now. And because obviously that is a more moisturizing primer, and I'm rolling out the Radiant Plumping primer from Nabla, which had like something going for it, I want to roll in something else that has a little bit of coverage. It's not necessarily a primer for me, but it is still like a starting base, and it is an SPF. It is the Vitamin C Daily UV from Garnier, and this is the glow one. So this is the one that has a little bit more pigment to it. So I would kind of consider this in a sense a primer. I do keep it with my primers even though I classify it as an SPF. It is SPF 50. I just want to get this done because I did finish the other one. I want to finish this one because I do have Makeup Revolution ones that I want to try and I still haven't opened. So I want to get this done. So, and I keep saying that and I'm not using it. So I need to just roll it into a project pan. I think I'm just like at that point where I just need to like have it on the list of things to do and then I can check it off. So I'm going to roll this one in too. So I'll probably use these two maybe together or maybe not, because this is kind of like a primer. I don't quite know if I am going to pair them two together or just use this one day and this one the next, because this SPF, I really should just use this every single day, but it has that coverage, so I can't really use this and then put this on top of it, if that makes sense. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm rolling those two in. I want to get them done. I'm also going to be rolling in a concealer. This concealer is almost pretty much done. So this is going to be definitely a gimme item because I'm very close to finishing this. I'm going to roll in my e.l.f. concealer, which if you follow me on my Shop My Stash, I rolled this into my Shop My Stash. There is like hardly anything left in here. There's hardly anything left in here, so this is not going to take me very long. I do want to finish my Revlon before I start working on this, but I'm going to roll it in today just to get it started, if that makes sense. And that is my update. Short and sweet as always, but I am very, very excited about some of these items being done, especially the glowish powder, you know, that has been on a journey. I really, really liked it, and I hit pan ages ago, then I decluttered it, then I brought it back, and now we're just finally gonna finish it, so I'm very excited about that. And then everything else that I'm working on I'm pretty happy with. The only item that I'm, I guess, not super keen on to keep in, and I'm not entirely sure what to do with, is the Soul bronzer, because I just don't really feel like going into it, but maybe this month I will, and maybe I'll get more of a tan, and then I can roll in a more of a summery bronzer next time. I think that's my goal. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you would like to, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!